All right, 6:10 right now. Maria LaRosa with the weather.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we've got some sunshine. Brooklyn at 61, Staten Island coming in at 54. We're also at 61 in Queens as we look at LaGuardia, and the Bronx right now at 52. So we've got a nice day today, a little cooler tomorrow, and another run at 80 before we see those temperatures dip again into the weekend. We'll take a look at that coming up in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also ahead, new community concern.
Your way on to the Bell Parkway, westbound side over by the Cross Island Parkway, exit 25A. We've got an unauthorized truck taking out a lane. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know just how far back those delays are going and help you get around it. Here's a live look outside right now, though, onto the inbound approach to the Lincoln Tunnel. Darlene, Michael, we have delays building.
Thanks, Adele. You can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Live local news continues wherever you stream News 4. We'll be right back.
The East River and your Brooklyn and Manhattan there, I think is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot to look at and enjoy, and it's really a pretty morning out there. Once again, I'll step out. Earth Cam always delivers this time of day. We get a nice preview of that sun coming up over the horizon now in 15, 20 minutes or so. But as you can see, some high clouds, no rainfall just yet. I'm tracking all of that, though. So in the short term, yeah, another kind of light jacket, light sweater kind of morning, 59 degrees. Dew point's nice and low, but a bit of a northeast breeze going to keep things a little bit on the cooler side from time to time. But if you're getting the kids ready to head out, or at least in a little bit, you've got some sunshine through lunchtime, so they'll lose that layer if you can manage to get one on them this morning. 69 degrees by lunchtime. We're headed up to about 73 by 3 o'clock. And again, no need for the umbrella in the backpack today. However, by tomorrow, see this little bit of disturbed weather off the coast. That'll be just enough to kind of throw back some clouds and some showers heading into tomorrow, really starting tomorrow morning. Nothing heavy, nothing severe, but persistent. So we see it starting for the morning commute tomorrow. Maybe some more of the heavier showers, or at least steadier through Monmouth and Ocean County, Central and South Jersey, but even through midday, a few spotty areas where that rain is light, maybe even some drizzle with that east wind, and then we see that pull back by the time we get to Thursday. Again, helped along by this easterly flow, breezy today along the coast and for Long Island, and that's going to keep things on the cooler side there especially, and then even on into tomorrow. But we've got a nearly full moon and that persistent east flow, so we're looking at maybe some higher high tides starting today, and then by tomorrow from Fairfield into Nassau County, that may be just enough for some minor coastal flooding. Otherwise today, pleasant. Patchogue at 72 today. We'll hit 75 at Newburgh. Clifton 74 this afternoon with Sparta at 73. Again, that east wind just enough to keep Seaside Park, Asbury Park in the upper 60s near 70. So sunshine today, down to 60 degrees overnight tonight, and again tomorrow keeping it relatively cooler, 70 degrees for the high, that northeast wind and a few light showers from time to time. And then it's going to be a minute before we get that rain chance back. So we're dry mainly through the weekend. Monday into Tuesday, we'll watch for that next shower chance. All right, 6:17 now, Adele. What's the latest?
Latest is unfortunately still dealing with this full closure on the New England Thruway southbound over by exit 16. This is because of an earlier crash involving a tractor trailer. Right now, delays, major backups through the area here. Route 1 or the Hutch would be much better options for you. As a reminder, Sawmill has reopened, though, on the southbound side. That road surface collapse from yesterday had shut things down, but all lanes now open and traffic moving along freely by Ravensdale Road. Not as nice of a picture, though, on the Cross Bronx Expressway westbound by exit 3 for 3rd Avenue. Traffic at a standstill here with delays back to the Bruckner interchange because of a crash by exit 3. That's taking out a couple of lanes, and the Bell Parkway westbound, an unauthorized truck by the Cross Island Parkway takes out one lane as well. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much. 6:18 right.
AM on this Tuesday, September 9th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at a major closure on the Cross Bronx, giving us trouble at this hour. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the forecast. It's a cool 50-something, though.
Yeah, weather is not giving us trouble, thankfully. We have dry roadways for now, as we see with just enough of the cloud cover. It's just such a pretty sky right now from Point Pleasant Beach. Looks like a little quilted blanket and a little pink and peach thrown in there. And on top of that, we do have a little patchy fog trying to keep going here, but I think that'll lift out in a little bit from Orange County, Putnam, Westchester, and Fairfield County. You may get a quick little reduction in visibility in spots, sort of those typical places. Otherwise, pretty quiet. We got 59 at Central Park, 45 in Sussex, White Plains, you're at 53, 47 in Freehold. Again, those offshore clouds for now and dry skies as we look at LaGuardia. 71 through 1 p.m., 73 by 3 o'clock on our way up to 74. So it should be a nice quiet evening, but you'll notice a few more clouds, especially by late tonight. Still dry through the early overnight. We'll talk about those showers maybe as early as tomorrow morning for some of us in just a little bit. But at 6:31, major headaches out there, Adele.
Yeah, this is a very bad crash here on the Cross Bronx Expressway. It's on the westbound side between exit 3 and exit 2. All lanes are completely shut down right now. We are working on getting a closer look at that for you, but you can see here traffic just at a standstill by the Bronx River Parkway. Those delays right now are heading all the way back to the Bruckner interchange. We are obviously keeping a very close eye on this, and we will keep you posted on it. Also expect to see heavy rubbernecking delays on the eastbound side. On top of that, New England Thruway also remains shut down southbound by exit 16. Darlene, back to you.
Adele, thank you. 6:32 right now. We certainly hope so as well. Maria.
Yes, we want to get everybody up and at 'em too as we take a look at the bus stop forecast. For the most part, nice and quiet. Still some patchy fog trying to get going, but otherwise nice and warm through the recess hour, lunch hour, near 70 degrees on our way up into the low 70s by the time they head home. Now tomorrow, looking at some showers, so we may need to dig up that umbrella again. We'll talk about that in the 10-day.
Thanks so much. Also ahead, students.
That's some good news. Cross Bronx Expressway has reopened westbound exit 3 out to exit 2. That crash has been cleared from the roadway. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, though. Unfortunately, we are still seeing major backups all the way back to the Bruckner interchange. Coming up, we've got an update on that closure in Westchester County. You're watching Today in New York.
Welcome back. Nice shot from Chopper 4. 6:43. Beautiful sky there. 59 degrees out this morning. Well, a little monster from Queens planned to celebrate a milestone birthday by seeing Lady Gaga live in concert.
But after paying nearly $1,300, her tickets fell through. So she said, better get Beccaro. Here's consumer reporter Linda Beccaro. Over Central Park there, Maria.
Oh, I know.
Look at that.
Pretty.
I do love this view. You guys know I do. This is Earth Cam, and yeah, you've got that pretty sunrise underway and beautiful view of Central Park. I think another spot today that will be very busy. But as you can also see, good visibility. Right now, 59 at Central Park. At Belvedere Castle there, the weather center station there. Low dew point, so it's still comfortable in a northeast wind. No need for the umbrella today. Tomorrow we start to kind of factor in, you might want to bring that umbrella, dust it off, get that jacket with a hood at least, because we have slight chances for a few occasional showers, generally on the light side, but persistent from the morning into at least the early afternoon. The reason is we have this offshore low pressure, and it's going to be just close enough. So for today, you'll start to see some of those high clouds kind of swing through the area, and then by tomorrow morning on that easterly flow, a few light showers, maybe a little bit more than light from Monmouth and Ocean County, Central and South Jersey. But as you can see, still with us, and at least the cloud cover through midday, early afternoon before everything kind of gets pulled away again, and we're looking at clear skies heading into Thursday. But it will be breezy with that northeast flow, especially for coastal zones, Long Island and the Jersey Shore, adding a little bit of a cool flare, but also keeping coastal zones a little bit cooler, and on top of that, that ability to push the water a little bit more. So that combination of a nearly full moon and that easterly onshore flow could see some higher high tides today from Fairfield and Westchester coastal counties there, and also southern Nassau County for today, and we'll keep an eye on that again for tomorrow. Aside from this area of low pressure, we've got a boundary coming through, so it reinforces some drier air heading into the weekend, and I do think we find ourselves just in the right spot, at least for now, to keep most of the weekend dry. We'll watch that area of low pressure to our south to change that. 74 degrees today. Enjoy that sunshine and that sun on its way up. 60 degrees overnight tonight. It stays quiet most of the night, and then again starting early tomorrow through at least early afternoon, the chance for some light showers, and that's it until early next week. We see temperatures peak on Thursday near 80, but generally into the low to mid 70s through the weekend. All right, 6:48 right now. Plenty to keep an eye on, Adele.
Yeah, it's been tough navigating around this morning. Right now we do have an update though that should help make your commute a little bit easier here. New England Thruway southbound no longer completely shut down, just the left lane remains closed over by exit 16. We're starting to see delays break up through the area. If you wanted to play it safe though, you could always make your way over to Route 1 instead. As a reminder, Sawmill River Parkway has completely reopened here hours ahead of schedule, so definitely some good news there. But we do have another crash on the Cross Bronx Expressway. westbound over by exit 2A. Still hasn't recovered from that earlier closure, so still traffic at a standstill back to the Bruckner interchange. And if you are making your way onto the FDR Drive on the southbound side by the Arth Cape Bridge, a bit of a slow go because of some earlier construction. Michael, back to you.
Adelle, thank you. It is 6:49.
Morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Tuesday, September 9th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gordreau. Adelle Caballero is tracking our roads and rails on this Tuesday, and 74's LaRosa here. We'll look at today's forecast. It really looks nice behind us.
It feels nice out there, too. It's low humidity, a cool start, and yeah, that sun is up and shining. Just a few high clouds off the coast, and once again, no need for umbrellas today. Tomorrow may be a different story, but yeah, the cloud and radar picture is a good one. We'll see those high clouds again later on this afternoon. Between now and then, though, really pleasant. We'll see about 65 degrees through 10 a.m., 71 if you want to take a lunch outside. Plenty of sunshine on our way up to about 74 degrees. Even through this evening, 5 p.m., upper 60s near 70 degrees. A bit of a northeast breeze from time to time, and that's going to help lock in some of that cloud cover and help bring about that rain chance, or at least a light shower chance by the time we get to tomorrow morning. Otherwise, mainly gray skies heading into tomorrow morning. All right, that's an update on your weather. A lot going on in the traffic department. What's the latest, Adele?
Yes, it's been a very busy day, and unfortunately still pretty busy here on the Cross Bronx Expressway. This is the third accident actually this morning on the westbound side in the same area, right by exit 2A for Jerome Avenue. Right now you've got 2 lanes closed off. Solid ride back past the Bruckner interchange. Expect to see rubbernecking delays on the eastbound side as well. Obviously going to be a very tricky area to get around. We'll keep you posted on that. Some good news though. Sawmill River Parkway has actually reopened. This is hours ahead of time. It was shut down all of yesterday and part of this morning because of that road surface collapse. No delays through the area. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele. We have breaking news right now. All right, let's check in on the weather right now with Maria. It's a cool, comfortable 58 right here in the city.
A great way to describe it. It is cool and comfortable and clear. We've got Livingston and Yonkers, Norwalk and Hempstead all in the 50s through this morning and into the 70s this afternoon, but dry start to finish. Not the case tomorrow, but as you can see after that, we'll talk about the next chance for some showers and of course timing that next round tomorrow in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria.
All out to the rails right now. Your 1-6 NQ and R trains. You can expect to see delays. We've also got some dayside track work coming up in a few minutes, though. We're going to let you know what your commute on the roads is going to look like for the day ahead. Here's a peek out there right now onto the Gowanus Expressway through Industry City. Eastbound cars are heading away from you. You're watching Today in New York.
Check in on the weather with Maria LaRosa. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's another nice quiet start to the day. We have a few high clouds allowing some of that sunshine to filter on through, but overall a pleasant one. And no need for the umbrella. That starts to change, though, tomorrow. We'll take a look at that in a second. In the meantime, though, we're going to climb out of the 50s, low 60s. We'll be about 70 degrees, close to the lunch hour and a lot of sunshine. Notice that east-northeast breeze, 5 to maybe 15 miles per hour, definitely gustier along the coast. So you want to keep that light jacket at least handy if you get that cool feeling from time to time. Otherwise, headed up to about 74 degrees. You can see even after the sun goes down, it stays comfortably cool in the mid-60s, but it also stays dry. Again, overnight tonight, we start to see that chance for a few showers. But notice, it is just a chance through the late afternoon tomorrow. Not going to amount to much, but it's that change of pace here where it's going to keep us cool, it's going to keep us pretty gray, and you may need that umbrella from time to time. So looking at the hour by hour, we get through today. Again, just some clouds moving in, but you can kind of sense of that easterly flow. And whenever we have this set up, it keeps us grayer, keeps us cool, and with occasional showers to some drizzle, a little dreary for tomorrow. And that's the case at the bus stop tomorrow morning for the morning commute, so something to keep in mind. We see it start to pull away by the time we get to the late afternoon, and that will clear our skies in time for Thursday. And as I mentioned, that easterly flow, it's persistent today. You could see those gusts maybe 20 plus miles per hour from central and south Jersey, eastern Long Island, coastal Connecticut as well along the Long Island Sound, which is going to help keep that water push a little bit higher here for those high tides on top of that into tomorrow with that nearly full moon. Again, something else to keep in mind. No coastal flooding because of rainfall. In fact, once we get past tomorrow, we have several days before we even have to think about that chance for some showers. So enjoy today. 74 degrees. We'll end up with a ton of sunshine. 60 degrees overnight tonight. Now tomorrow we're going to be held to the upper 60s near 70 degrees because because of the clouds and east winds. Once those shower chances move on out, it really isn't until early next week, so it looks dry for the weekend so far. All right, plenty of delays and headaches out there. Adele, what's the latest?
Yeah, it hasn't been an easy morning to get around, unfortunately. It's still a bit tricky if you are heading out to your rails, your NQ and R trains. You can expect to see delays. New Jersey Transit until Friday. We are going to be seeing track maintenance with your Maine Bergen and Morrison Essex lines, so you are going to be seeing some potential slowdowns there. You've also got delays with your Ronkonkoma branch on your LIRR and making your way onto the roads here. Sawmill River Parkway southbound side. Some good news, that has reopened hours ahead of schedule. We did have a road surface collapse. It remained shut down all of yesterday, part of this morning. Delays through the area have quickly eased out, and also across Bronx Expressway, this crash has cleared out by exit 2A. Unfortunately, still seeing delays back to the Bruckner interchange. Alternate side in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adele. New York City's controller says the Department of Education is flunking when it comes to English language learning students. An audit points